Hi, what's up, guys? My name is Mighty. I'm back with another lesson. Today we are looking at number patterns, grade 8, grade 9, partially grade 10, but more especially grade 8 and 9. Okay, we are given the pattern 9, 12, 15, 18, as you can see over there. They are asking us to determine the next three terms in the pattern. They are asking us to find the general rule of the pattern. What is the end position of 45 in the pattern? Determine the term in the what? In the 10th position. Okay. So before we get to answer the question, let us check what we called in a pattern. We do have what we call a constant difference. A constant difference, we can say it is that number. Okay. It is that number, is that constant number that we use to get to the next term. All right. It is that constant number that we use to get to the next term. Then it will depend on the operation, whether do you add the constant difference, or you subtract, or you divide, or you multiply. Okay. But then if we're speaking of a constant number, it means by the word constant, it means the number must be applicable in all what? In all the pattern. Let us make an example. If we are given, let's say 2, we're given 4, we're given 6. You see, the constant difference here, what happened to 2 to get 4? That means they added what? They added 2. From 4 to get 6, you add what? 2. So that means that is the constant difference. Then it depends whether you are adding or you are what? You are subtracting. Okay. Then we have also what we call the general what? The general rule. The general rule, guys. The general rule, it implies, or actually it gives us the direction of what happened to the previous, or it guides us to get to the next term. Yeah, let me put it that way. It guides us to get to the next term. Okay, so then the general rule, I normally write it as, it depends which letters are your teachers using. They can use any letter, but I normally say it is TN. Then this one, it is going to be quite, this is how I write it, guys. I don't know how they are writing it at your what, at your school. Okay, but I prefer to write it this way. Okay, I normally say it's gonna be what? It is A plus D. Okay, then it's N minus 1. I normally write it like this. Okay, and then we have to break it down so that we understand what is happening. We have to break it down. The TN, I normally break it down to say this one is the what? It is the term. Okay, then the A, it is what? It is the first. It is the first what? It's the first term in the pattern. Okay, in the pattern. That is what the A, it is standing. They can use any letter. They can say it's B or C, whatever they want to use. Okay, so the D here, this D, I call it what? The constant. The constant what? Difference. Okay, it is the constant. It is the constant what? Difference. Okay, it is the constant difference. Then the N minus 1, I normally say the N, guys, it is the position. Okay, it is the position of the term in the pattern. This N, it's representing what? The position. Okay, the position. Then the minus 1, it is just there in the general rule. It can be the movement of the term or whatever, but then this is how we break down the general rule. It is Tn is equals to A plus D into the bracket of N minus 1. I hope you guys, you are following, because this is very important. This is gonna help you to answer many questions that contains what? Patterns. Okay, so then now going back to our question, they say determine the next three terms in the pattern. If we were to determine the next three terms, this one is simple, because you see it's 9, 12, 15, and 18. It's a matter of what happened to 9 to get what? To get 12. What happened to 12 to get what? 15. What happened to 15 to get 18? we must apply the very same thing to get the next three terms. So here you can see that we are just counting forward in what? In threes. So to answer this question, it's going to be what? It's 21. 21 plus 3, that's give us a 24. Then this one is going to be a 27. This is how you answer those questions. You just, this is your answer right here. Okay. So now this is the second part that I want us to pay attention. Find the general rule of the pattern. Find the general rule of the pattern, guys. This now, it is very important to find the general rule. Okay, to find what? The general rule. Let us find the general rule. Remember, I say before you start, you can just write this one down. Tn is equals to what? A plus what? Plus d into n minus 1. This will guide you, guys. This will guide you. We want the general rule. So I say that the A is the first term. Okay, let me write the pattern here. Our pattern, guys, was 9, 12, 15, and then what? And then 18. This is our pattern that we are dealing. Okay. So now remember that I said that the A, it is the first term, the D is the constant different, and then we can substitute, okay, to it. So our first term, guys, our first term here, so that means you keep your Tn. Sorry, guys, you keep your Tn. So now you substitute in this general equation. Okay, our A, I say it is the first term. The first term here, it is what? It is 9. Okay, so that means you put what? Your 9 here. Most grade 9, they do this mistake. I don't know where are they getting that logical thinking of theirs. They are doing this mistake. They get to expand this pattern backward to say that the term before what? Before 9, it's going to be 6. It's going to be what? It's going to be 3. Then they are taking the 3 as the first term, guys. You take the first term in the pattern. You don't assume that they are not making any mistake. If the number start from 9, you know that the first term is what? It is 9. So don't expand the pattern backward and then say the first term is 3. Because this question is very important. If they are saying find the general rule, that means all of your next answers, they will be depending on the general rule. So if your general rule is not correct, that means whatever that you are going to answer that follows, it's going to be incorrect. So you have to make sure that you get your general rule to be correct. Okay, so coming back to this one, it is what? It is 9. That is our first term. Then the constant different is a matter of what happened to 9, or how do you get to 12 from 9? How do you get to 15 from 12? And so forth and so forth. We say that from here to here, it is a plus 3, right? Then from here to here, it's also a plus 3. From here to here, it's also a plus 3. That means our constant difference is what? It is plus 3, okay? Then it's going to be n minus 1. All right? Yes. So we keep our Tn is equals to, and then now, it is very important. Before you confuse yourself, you must recall your BODMAS theorem to say that multiplication comes before what? Addition. Most students, they just say 9 plus 3, and then they say it's 12, of which it's not correct. Okay? But you have to start distributing this one, this 3, to what is inside the bracket. Okay, then that means we are keeping our 9. So now it's going to be equals to what? It's going to be equals to 3 times n, guys. It is what? It is 3n. Then 3 times negative 1, it is minus 3. You see, remember, we are finding the general rule. Okay, so that means it's going to be Tn. Then it's equal, we collect the like terms here. 9 minus 3, guys, is what? It is 6 plus 3n. Okay, you can rewrite this one if you like, because you know addition, it is said to be what? Communicative. So you can say it is 3n plus 6. So this one here now, this one here, it is the answer to our what? This is the general what? General rule. Okay, so that now, that means every answer now that is going to come after finding the general rule, whatever that you have to do, you have to recall what is your general rule, or you have to use the general rule. Okay, let's answer the next question, guys. If we can remember our next question, it says now, what is the end position of what? Of 45 in the pattern. Okay, now we are looking for the position. What position is 45 in the pattern? That means, in other words, we are looking for the position. If you are seeing an end, that means you are looking for the position of what? Of 45 in the pattern. Okay, so we have to use our general rule. I know most students, they start expanding this one. They start expanding 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, and so forth, up until they get to 30, to 45, and then they say the position of 35 probably is that number that they would have counted, of which that one, guys, it's a professional suicide. It's a mathematical. You're just committing suicide. Okay, so now we are looking for the position of what? Of 45. We want to find the end. Don't forget, we are looking for the end position of what? Of 45. Okay, that means we want the position, guys. If you are asked for the end position, that means we are looking for the position. You must take this one into consideration. You are looking for the position of what? Of 45 in the pattern. If you recall very well, we say that this Tn is for the term. This A is the first term, the constant difference, and then this one is the position. That means here, in this case, guys, we are given the term. So you can just write now your general rule, you keep it. It's Tn is equals to what? 3n plus 6. This is our rule to this equation. Okay, to this pattern. So now we are looking for the position of what? Of 45. So that means now in the space of Tn, we are going to put what? 45, because this is our term this is the term that we're going to be looking the position for. Okay, so that means now instead of Tn, we're going to write what? 45 is equals to 3n plus 6. That means now we are solving for n, guys. We are solving for what? For what? Yes, we are solving for we are solving for n. Now this is a simple linear equation. You see, this 6 is positive. We have to transpose to the other side so that it becomes what? 45 minus 6, which is equals to 3n. Okay, and then it's going to be plus 6 for some others to understand what is happening, because we subtracted 6. The simple rule, or the obvious rule of equation, what you do on one side, you do on the other side. We subtracted 6 here, so we also have to subtract the 6 here, so that this one, it does what? They cancel. So now, guys, 45 minus 6 is going to be what? If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be 39. 39 is equals to 3n. Okay, it's what? It is 3n. All right, then now what are we going to do? We are dividing by 3. We're dividing by 3. Then this one cancel this one. 39 divided by 3, guys, that should be what? That should be 12 is equals to n. Okay, or you can just say n is equals to 12. That means now the position, guys, you can find this 45. You can find this 45 in position number 12. That means that the position of 45 in the pattern should be in the 12th position. Okay, so make sure that you get this one right. That means the position of 45, it is what? It is 12. Okay, I hope that one is clear. So then let's get to answer the next question, guys. The next question now, it says now, determine the term in the 10th position. Now we are looking for the term. We are given the position now. We are looking for the term that is in position number 10. What is the term in position number 10? It is very important. What is the term in position number 10? Okay, that means we are looking for the term in position number 10. Let us not forget that one. So that means we are looking for the term The term, this is the next question. We're looking for the term in the what? In the 10th position. Okay? What is going to be the term in the 10th position? What is going to be the term in the, sorry guys, in the 10th what? In the 10th position. Okay, remember what is our general rule? It's Tn is equals to what, by the way? It is 3n plus 6. Okay, so if it's 3n plus 6, guys, now we are looking for the what? For the term. Okay, we are given the position. Remember, we said that this n is for the position. So now it's going to be Tn is equals to 3. Instead of the n, now we substitute because the position now it's what? Is the 10th. So it's going to be 3 multiplied by 10 plus what? Plus 6. Then now the term in the 10th position, 3 times 10 is going to be 30 plus what? Plus 6. Okay? Then now, that means the term in the 10th position, guys, it's going to be what? 36. That means in the 10th position, you can only find what? 36. So that is how we answer, guys, the question on number 13. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you have any issues or any questions, you can just drop your comments so that we get to the issue together. That's it for now, guys. Goodbye.